welcome back to the Mama Script, an official happy Tuesday. Today I'm going to take you on a little day in the life, fancy that, on the Mama Script. Today is a double kid school day, a work from home day, a rehearsal day and a transition day. So Tuesdays are always absolutely mayhem. Also, to throw a spanner in the works, have a house inspection this morning. How good is renting? Love house inspections, especially when you have young kids. It's so fun to try and keep your house clean before they come. I spent all day yesterday cleaning and completely forgot about like 3 really important things that I know that they'll say something about if I don't do. So I am now fully dressed in my uniform and about to clean something in the bathroom, which is really not smart, but the kids are at school today, I'm working from home today. I then pick them both up, take Soph to dancing, take Jed to his dad's. I was gonna come home, cook dinner and then go up to the theatre, but I am trying to squeeze in some time to see my bestie because I haven't seen her in too long. So I'm gonna meet her in that little break between transition drop off and rehearsal starting. I'm gonna try and cook my dinner during my lunch break today and then take it with me. Put myself on a spending freeze this week, so I am not eating out because I spend way too much money eating out and having coffee. She needs to just tighten the single mum budget. You know, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna take you along for the ride. So right now we have 15 minutes to get this stuff done, so let's go do that. And realized that I cannot clean Sophie's in her room. I thought I would show you guys how cute she is. She's written all of these like scriptures and inspirational quotes. We printed these out at Officeworks. They're her favorite scriptures. And then I made these for her. She was having a bit of a rough week last week mentally. And her negative self-talk was pretty bad. So we made these and she's saying these affirmations every day, and then she says I love you to herself in the mirror, and yeah, it's really helped. So I mean, who wouldn't be happy in this space? Look at this cute AF room. Last bit of house cleaning done. We are getting into work. We're in the iCatch headquarters today. Hello.
Hey.
Just waiting for the lady to come to the inspection, and then yeah, we're getting into it. We've got orders to process, and then we're redoing the website from the business that Dad acquired. So we got to sort of get stuck into that today. So it's gonna be a very busy one, but yeah. Dad just requested me to put on my ADHD music. So
Please.
we're gonna do that so we can all focus together.
Yes.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale greatness. Exhale bullshit.
To capacity, then 2 more.
Bro needs a sinus wash.
and then
Hello you guys, I am checking in. It is halfway through the day. We had a very busy morning, did some product photos, some inventory, packed some orders. I feel quite symptomatic today with my POTS. For those that don't know, I have POTS. If you don't know what it is, ask ChatGPT. One of the biggest symptoms that I get is lethargy. Lethargic? I'm really tired. I get really intense brain fog, which affects my ability to keep working. But I find that if I have a little quick 10-minute kip, it like fixes it and I wake up feeling much better. If you are not a day sleeper, which I am not, a friend of mine told me about this app. It's an amazing app that put in how long you want to sleep for, and it's like kind of like a sleep meditation that talks you into sleep and out of sleep, but it does it at the right sleep cycle time so that you wake up feeling refreshed rather than waking up in the wrong part of the sleep. Anyway, I find it super helpful for these kinds of days where I know right now I still have like a whole entire day, pretty much another whole entire work day to go from here. So I really need to do something, otherwise I'm not going to survive. So I'm going to go take a little kip. I've been drinking as much water as I can. By the way, if you don't know what POTS is, it stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I think that's right. But basically it's like a postural and like heart rate kind of condition. Because I have other underlying health conditions that all kind of don't like each other, my symptoms are usually like quite hectic when I have a flare-up. It can stop me from being able to function normally. I also have a circulation syndrome, which can get quite dangerous because I can't, like if I'm symptomatic, I can't drive, I can't swim and stuff, because if I lose circulation in my legs, obviously mid-driving or mid-swimming, danger. So yeah, I just need a bubble. I'm one of those girls that need a bubble to live. A bubble to live so that I don't die. I don't like talking about it because there's such a stigma around chronic illness and it is such a silent battle. Anyway, I'm gonna have a sleep and it will be time to finish up some work for now. I'll have to clock back on later because I got too much to do, but finish up for now. School pickup, dance drop off, transition drop off, Jetty to his dad, dinner with friend, theatre. And somehow I need to make dinner. So for dinner tonight, I bought these chili prawns. I think I'm gonna do this with like a little salad and then take it with me to the theatre and eat there to save money. So that's the plan. Anyway, let's go to sleep. I'll be able to think more clearly. This is the app I was telling you guys about. Gives you these options. So I just go to nap. Usually I do a 20-minute. Today I don't have time for 20 minutes. I only have time for 10 minutes. And then you go set. You can choose like what soundscape and stuff you want. And you go start napping, and this is what it sounds like. Okay, she's had her sleep. I feel a little bit brighter, which is great. Did I plan on a 10-minute? Yes. Did I have a 20-minute? Yes. I've just packed my little esky for my night at the theatre, because once I go to school pickup in 20 minutes, I don't come home until 10:30 tonight, and it's 20 to 2 now. So it's a long afternoon and I don't want to spend any money, so I'm just packing ahead. Again, guys, chilling in the car. Sorry if you can't hear me, my aircon's on. I'm sitting here doing my last hour of work. I didn't get here early enough, so I did not get a park. So I'm in the pickup line, which is very annoying because it runs us a little bit late to dancing, but yeah, I'm gonna keep working away and go get the kids. Like I said last time, I don't film when I'm in the school because I find it a little bit inappropriate, so I will see you on the other side of that. But today I would share a little bit about like transition and how I go with transitioning day with my kids going to their dad. I will have a chat to you about that because I know a lot of you that are in my community are in the same boat, so it would be nice to have a chat about it. So I will check in with you guys later. Kids are secured. 1 and 2. Ice creams are secured. Thumbs up. Good? No. Off to dancing.
Let's go.
Transition done. You don't know what I mean when I say transition. It means it's transition day for my kids to go back to their dad. A sort of fortnightly roster that we have is that I have the kids every Sunday, Monday night. He has them every Tuesday, Wednesday night. And then we alternate the Thursday based on whether we're having them on the weekend or not. So if it's my weekend, I don't have them on the Thursday. And if it's his weekend, I do have them on the Thursday. So that's how we work it at the moment, in that way since we separated. It works well for us because it means the kids don't go a really long period without either one of us. Kids are very, very clingy with me, so I think it works that way really well, especially holy bejeebers, that came out of nowhere, excuse me. Anyway, I think it works really well for us. I know a lot of families do 1 week on, 1 week off. I think like life-wise, that would be a lot easier to mentally prepare for, and with the house and work and stuff, I would definitely prefer it that way because it would be a lot easier to negotiate life around. But not seeing my kids for a week at a time would be really difficult. Yeah, I'm not sure in the future what it will turn into, but at the moment it works for us. I was just kind of like reflecting on how hard this day used to be. Still not nice. It's still not a nice feeling dropping the kids knowing I won't see them for a couple of days. Like right where I'm pulled up now is like on the way out of the complex that he lives in. I used to sit here under this tree and cry my little eyes out because I would be so upset at leaving them. I remember the first few times, one of the biggest things that I struggled with at the start was processing and actually accepting the fact that my husband like lived in a different house to what I did. Like he had a home and it wasn't the one that I lived in. Had his own life, and it was just a really weird feeling, and that the kids would make a home in a new space that I wasn't a part of. Really weird feeling, a really weird process. I would just miss them so much, and I would dread going home to be by myself. Fun fact about me, I hate nighttime. I just don't like it at all. I used to not like being alone. Like I used to get scared of being alone, and it was a really, really hard time when we first separated. Getting used to being in a quiet house with nobody home and knowing that no one would be home all night and I would have to sleep there by myself. Actually, now we're getting vulnerable. I actually didn't sleep for ages when we first separated. On the nights that I was home by myself, I would just stay up all night watching TV because the thought of going to sleep and being asleep on my own in a house just freaked me out. So I just stayed up and did all-nighters, which, as you can imagine, in the end completely ruined my health, and my cortisol levels were through the roof. Yes, I have definitely gotten better now, and I enjoy my alone time now. Now the alone time that I get and the time without the kids, I use. Like I really make the most of it. I either use it to go and do things that just fill up my cup. Like I'm a very spontaneous, like adventurous person, and with kids you can be like that, but there's a lot you have to negotiate. So it's nice sometimes to just be that single person again and go and have those times. But the other thing that I do is use it to catch up with people and to see people in my life, so that when I'm with my kids, I'm not present with them. It just means that the downtime that I have when I'm by myself, I decompress as a person and do all the things that I need to do to be able to be a really present mum when I'm with them. But it feels really nice to be able to sit here now in the same spot that I used to fall apart and be okay. Like it's still not great and it's not ideal and it's not really the life that I wanted or planned. It is my reality and I'm accepting it, and I'm excited for a new way forward. Yeah, that's me. That's a little insight into how I feel and what it's like. Anyway, I'm now going to go meet my beautiful bestie. I can't wait. We haven't seen each other in a few days, which is a long time for us. And we haven't even been able to talk on the phone very much in the last few days, which is not like us at all. So I'm just looking forward to just being in her presence. And then off to the theatre. But leave a comment down below if you're a fellow single mum, because it would be nice to know how many of you are like out there, and if me sharing my journey with this helps anyone, because if not, I'll stop sharing because it's not very comfortable. Get your own. Well, I get popcorn. So I get popcorn and I give it to you. Have to like salty, isn't it? Yeah, it's like that. Oh my goodness, you guys. What a day. It's currently 10:35 p.m. Finally got in the car, ready to go home. I am so exhausted. It's been the longest day. If you enjoyed today's video, thank you for hanging out with me for the day. I will see you same time next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really supports my channel, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye. Bye. Anyway, off we trot. Oh God, I can't say that. Let's cut that out. Cut that out, mate. I feel crazy when you're talking to a camera, just talking to yourself. Like no one's here. I'm just having a chat. But then eventually people will be watching this, so they'll be hearing like what I'm saying right now. Anyway, goodbye.